40 Moments with Nabila. Yeah, it's the grand finale of the season 2. I am Blessing Wosu. I've been able to push your regular host to the other side. You're going to be seeing highlights of footy on the street. Then we will go straight to seeing talent discovery, where some good things happen this season. Then at the same time too, we'll be talking about some other gist when you look at footy moments with Nabila and behind the scenes, some good action we have always been talking about. We've not seen the mistakes, all the drama definitely will be here today. It's really going to be very, very interesting and highly informative. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued.
Nabila Fash or Femi is a PR expert, entrepreneur, football talent manager and creator of Footy Moments with Nabila. An avid football fan, she works with professional footballers home and abroad. Her professional career started in London, United Kingdom, before she relocated to Nigeria. She worked in the oil and gas industry as a business development manager, and until recently, she worked with MultiChoice Nigeria as a PR social media executive. Nabila is passionate about sports advocacy and continues to explore partnerships designed to promote youth football in Nigeria, particularly in the grassroots.
As I said earlier, just stay glued because we're going to take you round Footy Moments with Nabila. But today, as I said earlier, it's going to be your host, Blessing. So let's go straight to meet your regular host, Nabila. She's sitting and waiting. I'm going to push her off that seat to the other one, which is meant for the guest, and I'll be in charge of the main host set. I dreamt of being on this set from season 1. Watched so closely for the 13 episodes to be aired. Then season 2, finally, grand finale. I'm here, as I said earlier too. Although at one point I made the mistake to call myself Nabila, but why not? Because I'm on that set where I watched her so closely and I've enjoyed myself. And finally, as I said earlier, I had to push her away from this set to the other one. She's the guest today. I'm one of her biggest fans because I've watched so closely from season 1, season 2 right now, wrapping up. What makes Footy Moments with Nabila so thick?
You know, it's just an irregular football show. It's not what everybody sees every day because, you know, Footy Moments with Nabila is 4 segments. You know, we have the star guest, we have Footy on the Street, we have the talent discovery, and we also have Where Are They Now, where we put spotlight on our past legends. Yeah.
All right. She's just told you she divided this particular show to 4 segments, and first and foremost, you have had some fantastic superstars on this set. First and foremost, how have you been able to really attract such huge names to your show?
Okay, like most of these people are people I've worked with before. Some of them, they are like family, and some of them are also fans of Footy Moments with Nabila. So reaching out to them and just asking them, do you want to come on the show? They're like, oh yeah, just let me know and I'll come. So like that, I feel so humbled that these people can actually come on Footy Moments with Nabila.
My heart. Something happened recently where I know 4 of some good talents we've seen on the streets being signed by Juventus, especially the academy right now, meaning at one point they may be rubbing shoulders with Ronaldo. How do you feel? Touching the lives of many and more to come, but this spectacular 4 going that way.
You know, when you talk about my boys, I get really emotional because people see Footy Moments with Nabila as, you know, glitz and glams because when they see like the top star guest. But on this show, I have a favorite segment. I don't know if I should have a favorite, but my favorite segment is Footy Talent Discovery. Why? Because it's all about changing lives. This season we went to Makoko, you know, we went to give back there. And this season, I'm proud to say 4 of the boys we found on Talent Discovery are now signed to Juventus Academy. How exciting! Like they can start rubbing shoulders with Ronaldo, They can fly to Torino tomorrow, they are part of Juventus Academy. And I must thank Juventus Academy for giving them a chance, for even partnering with Footy Moments with Nabila and seeing these guys worthy of this honor, because it's a big honor. They are not just in any academy, they are in Juventus Academy. Juventus.
Ooh, and one of my best when you talk about the Italian Serie A. Then when I look at it, we've seen how far you've gone. Now that we have seen very solid 13 episodes, season 1, season 2, highly successful. How have you been able to sustain this great feat? And looking at season 3, what should your fans expect?
Starting from our humble beginning in season 1, it wasn't easy, but season 2 we took it, further with having the best director, producers, talking drum, coming on board to just take over the whole production of Footy Moments with Nabila. Season 3, what can we give back? I'm expecting people to see us in Europe, in the stadium, in the locker room, and even in Africa. We don't want anything lesser than what we've done in season 2. So season 3, we're gonna go all the way international. Maybe sit down with coaches like, of course, my coach Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah. Sit down with Pep Guardiola. Maybe go to PSG and speak to Messi, and
and we really right there. Ronaldo must have joined Messi. Don't forget that fact too.
Then it will be better for us. We don't have to fly everywhere.
All right, you don't have to fly everywhere. You just took me to the next question I want to ask you right now. You talked about your coach Thomas Tuchel telling you viewers she's an ardent Chelsea fan.
Yes, please.
You keep querying about that. Now talk to me. First and foremost, your husband is a Manchester United fan. You are a Chelsea fan. How do you run your home together?
Is it about football? If it's about football, right now I'm beating him in everything because I won Champions League. What did he win? I don't know. I won Super Cup. What did he win?
He got to the Europa League final.
But did he win it?
He got there.
I won Champions League and I won Super Cup.
How many times have you actually won it compared to what your husband's club has actually won?
It doesn't matter, but for now, if we don't talk past glory, we talk of, present. What is really happening right now? I get them before, no be, I still get them.
Let's talk about behind a successful man, there's always a woman. Behind a successful woman, there's always a man. How much work would you say your husband and support has been able to give you? But before you go into that, let's go on this short break. Let's now talk about what I said earlier. Behind a successful woman, there's always a man.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been so supportive of this dream, because I remember going to Spain for La Liga, and while I was on the pitch in Spain, interviewing and answering questions, I remembered all I was thinking in my head is, this is what I want to do in my life. I was on the pitch doing an interview, and Messi was behind Aguero, Iniesta, training, and I was just thinking, this is the life. This is the life. At some point, I felt like, running into the pitch to hug them. I'm this is the life I want. And I remember coming back to Nigeria at the airport. I think he was in Canada then, and I called him, and he called me, and I said, I know what I want to do in my life. I just want to do a football show. I've had this dream in the last 10 years, but I don't know how to go about it. And he said, every time you talk about football, you talk about it with so much passion, you're really happy. I think I'll make it happen when I come to Nigeria. And when he got to Nigeria, he called someone and said, my wife has this dream about a football show. Can you meet up with her so you guys can talk about it, and maybe it's something you would want to do? And the person came, we spoke about it, and that was how Footy Moments with Nabila started.
You've just heard how they give birth to Footy Moments with Nabila. Let's go on another short break. Highlights of what we've seen so far this season.
Finally, we've come to the end of Footy Moments with Nabila, Season 2. But before we sign out, let's take a look at some of the finest moments of the season.
Recently, you said, I'm not going to apologize for that miss.
Yeah.
Why won't you apologize to Nigeria for that miss?
I've scored so many goals for Nigeria, and let me put it this way: I've scored so many goals. You don't get credit for the stuff you have achieved for Nigeria. I've been with Nigeria when it's crazy out there in the world. We went to Sierra Leone when they were fighting war. We were there risking our life, and I played so well to play really good, play almost to the game for Nigeria to qualify for the World Cup, and I was dropped. But nobody came out and said, why did they drop this guy?
Would you allow your kids play football?
Sure. Sure. My dream is I want my son to be a better football player than I am. Because I didn't get the chance to be coach while I'm young, but I will be the coach from day one.
So you already have your future plan, retirement
Sure.
plan. Should we get controversial and just say, is there like a mismanagement of funds for the MPFL? Who should we hold responsible?
I think that more money could go into it. But then as you've addressed the topic of management, if it's not being managed on a smaller level, it's safe to say that with more investment, it will be managed the same way. We read about this, we hear about this. I haven't personally seen anybody take anything, but you can see that there's a lot to be desired. And I think I'll be doing an injustice to sit here and lie for anyone. I won't, because we know that mismanagement of funds happens and that things can be better done. Even when we look at how the Falcons, the welfare for them, a lot more can be done.
What was the score the last time we played Chelsea?
I don't know.
No, you should remember.
I can't remember.
Because I know that, you guys just sacked Lampard.
We always win you guys.
No, I know, but you guys just sacked Lampard.
Yeah, but we always win you guys.
So that means you guys are trying to rebuild the same way we're trying to rebuild.
Okay.
No, not small, but Andy, which trophy do you guys win last season?
Also, please.
We won the FA Cup.
Also, can we? Don't rub it in now.
I had to do that one. No, I had to do it. You can't ask.
I don't even know if you guys will make top 4 this season.
Well, we don't care, but we won the trophy.
You don't care?
Yeah, we're starting, but you guys won a trophy as well. No trophy, no top 4. So we're all in the same boat.
But you play football too?
No, yes, I've played, but not professionally.
So why didn't you play professional football?
I didn't know
Why music?
I didn't know they were going to be making this much money.
Kai, is it too late? Because maybe I can find you a team in Brazil.
See, you know what I always joke. Like the last time we did a celebrity football thing, Igalo was there, and I told him that, that the only thing you and I have in common is bull leg. But it just pains me that his own makes millions for him. My own, I just use it to walk around and cause trouble.
Hi there. Today on Footy Talent Discovery, we are live at Lekki Junior Strikers FC here in Lagos, Nigeria. Over a decade, this club has trained 100 talented footballers, and they are one of the most influential clubs in the nation. So watch out for Footy Talent Discovery with Lekki Junior Strikers FC.
Lekki Junior Strikers FC takes pride in its contributions to community-level football. Its pool of talent cuts across class, sex, and accommodates players with different levels of expertise between the ages of 6 and 21. The club operates as a non-profit but still maintains international standards and has on its roster highly qualified coaching staff.
So tell me about Lekki Junior Striker FC.
Okay, this is an academy for kids between 4 and 16, and then we are the oldest academy in Lekki. We are the first to ever open right here, and then we are still standing, so it means there's a lot of good things going on.
Today we are not putting the spotlight on just a player, but an entire academy. Yes, an entire academy. Today the spotlight is on Yak FC, owned by Nigeria International Yakubu Ayegbeni. And right now we are live at Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, where there is a novelty match between Yak FC and Smart City of Lagos. On today's segment of Footy Talent Discovery, we are visiting Kidsport FC here in Lagos, Nigeria. This academy is doing a lot for underprivileged children and also teens in their city.
We're basically hosting 1 or 2 events on Campus Square that ran for like close to 9 years. Last year was 10, but we didn't do it because of COVID. So we just decided, Auntie Bukola, my partner, Bukola Idem, my partner, my boss, my mama, she gave me a round. I'm like, you know what, I want to start a franchise. I want to start Kidsport. Let's see what we can do with these kids. And I'm like, oh, this is a good one. Let me jump on board.
Nigeria has proven for decades that talent can be found anywhere. Whether in bustling cities, quiet suburbs, or sleepy settlements, it is never too hard to discover bright, young talents waiting for opportunities to shine.
We are in Mark City, Makoko community, and right now I'm with one of their star players. This guy is so amazing. Michael, hey, I watch you they play, you they dribble, they score goal. When you start to they play ball?
I start with the play ball by 15 years old.
15 years old. Why you can't begin play ball, especially for this kind of community? Why you begin play ball?
The reason why is that I want to because I used to watch Ronaldo. And I want to be like Ronaldo.
I think it's Zinedine Zidane.
We do share footballer. I only hear that footballer is okay, but I don't say footballer is best. But I don't know. But 1956, all those times where they talk so concept, I don't know. But I only remember saying my brother told me that footballer is best. Then they used to do their things well. So I love footballer on my side. Footballer is okay. But I like Messi. Batapa. So I don't know if you remember again, but like this, I'm not they call him okay. I'm not they call him Guardiola Benzema or brother, but I don't know football like that.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next season.
Alright, welcome from that same break and where you enjoy them, those great and highlights talking about talent discovery. I want to know, you have stayed so beautiful. I've known you for years, looking so good. How do you merge marriage, career, everything you do?
Okay, maybe I should say I have a very good gene. But of course, yeah, there are sometimes, stress come in, controversies comes in, different things comes in, but I know that I have to stay true to myself. So I eat well, very healthy. I'm not a big fan of exercising, but I try once in a while. And I think I'm just in a good place in my life right now, where, they say what you see outside is from the inside. So I think I found peace within myself, and I know myself more. And of course, I'm making money.
Oh, and that's the main thing to talk about, making money. So finally, before I let you go, when are we going to have a season filled with lots of girls? Will season 3 be of our Super Falcons doing us proud on your show?
You know what? I'm all for women empowerment. I'm all for women supporting women. And I would love to have maybe I need to discuss that with my producer. I would love to have a season full of, just women, talking about their career, how they got into football. Because this particular season, we've had a few women, came as star guests, from administrators and football journalists. Right now, you're here too, even though you're taking my seat. So, yeah, it's something that I would look forward to doing. 13 episodes, 13 women. Wow, my producer is watching.
Oh, the producer is watching. She's seriously on her neck right now, but all the same, to tell us something. So glad to be on this set, talking about footy moments with Nabila. I have been in charge today. I have watched so closely from the comfort of my home. I know what I'm talking about, watching from the season 1 to season 2. Can't wait to see what season 3 will come to the party with. We've seen the likes of Julius Adawa, you talk about Joseph Yobo, you talk about Yakuba Hibini, you talk about Ogenyo Onazi, lots of them, Desire Baranozi, lots of them. They've been on this show. She's really been able to do something solid when you talk about Nabila, talking about an entrepreneur. She does not just do football alone, but she's done lots and lots, and she's still doing. And that alone tells you why I decided actually to be part of the success story of this young lady here. Definitely, I can't wait to see what season 3 will be. Keeping my fingers crossed and waiting to see how far it will go. And I know how to say a big thank you for joining us. Me being in charge today. I'm pushing Nabila to this next level. Come next season, first episode, definitely you'll see her take over our seat. But right now, this is Blessed also Nabila. Nice, and thank you for having me here.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for really allowing me to go.
No, thank you for having me, because I'm not. Do you want to come here? Let me come on my seat.
All right, thanks. And that's the end of this season of Footy Moments with Nabila. Come next season, as I said earlier, it's really going to be very filled with fun, interesting guests as usual, highly informative. Make sure, we'll cut that part. Make sure you make it worthwhile with her.